so much better. Well, hello world. Holy cow. So I shot the last 3 days, give or take, and just dumped everything onto the hard drive and never once checked the footage or anything of that nature. And I guess there's some sort of an inherent issue with the firmware of this particular camera. I'm still getting to know the new devices, but apparently there's some sort of a known issue in terms of sometimes audio getting yoinked out. So last 3 days have had no audio whatsoever, but I've been checking and this does. So anyway, we'll have a little bit of fun with with how we're gonna try and salvage all of that content.
Scared of trash? Sad about refuse? Exhausted with the waste and scraps piling up in your life? Are you tired of having to store garbage in your living room, office, or the neighbor's garage? Have you ever dreamt of the convenience and luxury of owning your own garbage shed, but didn't feel like it was a possibility? How much did you think it might cost? Thousands? Tens of thousands? Well, it costs less than you think if you do it yourself. Introducing the Garbage Shed by Garco, the garbage people. That's right, Canada. We're all able to make our own garbage shed too, with the help of the 45-disc DVD step-by-step kit. So you're gonna build a garbage shed, are ya? Brought to you by Garco. Learn important steps like cutting this way, that way, the other way, even more ways, another way. Plus, measuring, using screws, pressing the button on the drill, making something on the floor. Wait, you didn't catch that, did you? It's a wall for your brand new garbage shed. It is possible. In no time, you'll be sheathing, marking with chalk, screwing again, and day drinking. It's so easy, even your family pet can help. Order in the next 20 minutes and learn how to paint, lift, carry, and learn how to use a drill with both the American, Gaelic, Italian, and Croatian techniques. This is a limited time offer. Act now and lift things onto other things. See the ancient method of putting on a roof with screws. Get the inside scoop on grinding drip edge and how the government doesn't want you to know how it's really installed. You'll be amazed at the horrifying history of shingles, the secrets of the corn broom, and the mystery of the circle saw, and why yellow levels may just one day save your life. This is not a conspiracy. It's 100% more than likely fact. This box set is not available in stores, so act now. For the DVD box set that will have you dancing in the streets, send check, cash, or money order to 555 Bloomingdale Avenue, Klondike, Manhattan.
I hope you can hear me.
You don't need to adjust your dial. I just never checked the footage.
New equipment. What are you gonna do? We figured out a few things. I figured out a few things, and we'll go from there. And we're gonna get this project buttoned up. Welcome back, Simple Woods Life. This is Jay talking to you with my dark roast. Son of a bitch, the frickin' mosquitoes, bud. Holy, give it a rest. Let's get back to this project. A lot of stuff we can do with a lot of scraps, and I'm a big proponent of keeping scraps, but I'm also trying to rid the garage and the shop of just junk. So, you know, one piece of ceiling pine, I guess two, one piece of floor, lots of scrap, just, you know, sawdust, burn barrel. Built this a couple years ago. I say built this. Essentially all it is. Cut the top off of a barrel that was filled with vegetable oil. So that first burn was a beaut. Drilled some holes in the bottom, and then I put these screws in across the top. Bought a new grill, which left me with the original grill. I don't know if you can see it, but that original grill fits on these screws, acting more of like a spark arrestor. So we're gonna button up the shed today, but I thought I'd come back to the wood lot, set up the burn barrel, and just get that working. So all I have to do is remember to keep stoking this, and we'll be good. And we'll get rid of that trailer in no time. When I light fires, I like to use red bird matches. Official match of red birds who light fires. You know, I'm down for saving stuff, but what am I ever gonna do with these little bits of spruce 2x? And that's the burn barrel. Not much more to it than that. And over the course of the day, I'm just going to keep adding to it, and I'll get rid of all those cut 2x's and scrap pieces and sawdust and the rest of the 9 yards. Ooh. One thing I should point out. All right, safety first, kids. So figured I'd just take a minute, cup of coffee. I don't even like marshmallows. I mean, I don't care. I don't care about marshmallows. I like Rice Krispie Squares. Miss Lady's mom had this tropical vanilla, like a rum vanilla, and she made a whole mess of Rice Krispie Squares with this rum vanilla. It was one of those things, you know, where like first bite, you're like, oh my god, that's delicious. But then, like, you know, you don't just make a Rice Krispie Square, you make trays of. Now it's a couple of weeks, later, and we're still eating these friggin' rummy Rice Krispie Squares, rummy vanilla. I wasn't a fan by the end. Well, we wouldn't be sitting around a fire if we weren't having pointless stories. I got work to do. Let's get to it. So we got these two doors, extra reinforced for our hinges. So you see, got to cut up some of that smart panel and install them. That sound you hear, which is disrupting the peacefulness of a simple woods life, is actually one of the greatest parts of a simple woods life, and that is playing on the lawn tractor. Miss Lady is mowing the acreage, and I'm finishing up the trim. When I say mowing the acreage, we're a family that believes in only having enough lawn that you can actually use. So we've let so much of this property grow in. We've only maybe got 1.5 acres of actual lawn here. The rest of it is just wild bush until you start to get into the forest and everything else. Could probably mow 3 acres, easy, but nobody's using it. And when we let nature take over, you start to see bees, you start to see bugs, you start to see even birds using it for nests. We're also a big proponent at this place of no-mow May, so for the month of May our house is pretty much overgrown. Helps the bees. This part requires very little skill. I'm gonna have myself a beer. I bought this for Smitty, but Smitty hasn't been around. So I'm drinking your beer, Smitty. Sucks to be Smitty. Something taken out the trash. Yakety yak. Jumper jack flash. A little bit more hardware and we'll be sorted out. Because of the way I built the rafters, we've got these gaps. And that's amazing for airflow because the garbage shed's gonna get stinky. I don't need wasps' nests. Why is that so hard to say? I don't need striped bees that aren't cool to be building nests in here. So I've got some extra screen from a screen porch project I did a few years ago. I'm just going to sort of staple that into place along here, which will give us the airflow we want. Can you even see me? Oh no! Give us the airflow we want, and stop those critters from getting into the thing. Oh, whoops. Ow! Son of... Honest to God.
What the way worse than I expected. I mean, that's just not keeping bugs out. Why is that thing flat? And there's a giant hole right here.
Yeah, I'm not good at this part.
Okay, do you want me to take this out?
Just tear it all out.
Okay.
We have a little bit of extra screen left over, about 90 feet. And then maybe you could use Nana's shears and the staple. Mrs. Simple Woods Life, this is Inquiring Television. How skilled is your husband at stapling screen?
You're awful at it. That nothing you did would work at all.
It might keep like it would keep like a.
No, you put holes in the screen.
It would, but it would probably keep out like big things.
You.
Yeah, like a human.
But
So we don't have to worry about zombies, is
Was
what you're
the-
saying.
the
So I
in-
saved us from a zombie attack.
the intent was for bug screening.
So zombies, huh?
Okay, I'll redo what you did.
Okay.
Look at the ground. That's your handiwork.
It's pretty sweet, guys. This is about a 1/4 inch slice, 3/4. Let's see this. Let's see this technique.
Well, first of all, you just want to get it into the corner without bunching it up 1,000 times over.
Okay.
Shoot, there's some staples in here from yours.
You don't think I did a good job?
No, you didn't.
Aren't you supposed to just tell me that you love me? I think that's what a wife does.
I do love you.
Oh.
I'm not going to lie to you, though, and tell you you did a good job when you didn't.
Oh, okay. That only works for our kids?
I don't tell them they did a good job either when
Oh.
I didn't.
Okay.
I don't believe in rewarding people for participation.
So if this was like a race, would I have gotten the purple ribbon? The
You-
one that says participant?
Potentially.
Probably not, though.
It's questionable at this
Would
point.
I have gotten a chocolate chip cookie?
Okay, so if you see what I've done here is I've started.
Yeah, but look at the top. Oh, look at all the bees getting in.
Hey, I'm getting to it.
See?
Jay.
Riddled with bees.
Oh my god, get out of here. Why are you here?
That was funny.
Why are you the way that you are? I need a screwdriver, please.
Phillips or Robertson?
The flat one.
Slotted.
Why are you up in my grill?
Because I'm making movies, bed.
You know, chores would get done faster if we weren't making movies. Stop! I don't want to be in your video.
Okay, don't be in my video. Don't be in my video. Making the garbage shed, but not with my wife.
Hey.
Doesn't want to be in my video. Not want to be in my video.
It is 30 degrees in the shade, and this thing has gone on a little bit too long. There's something to be said about, you know, doing a little bit of work when you can, but when it's an hour 45 here and an hour and a half there and 2 hours there, and it just drags it out day after day after day. But we're done. We're done. Look at this bad boy. We're done. I couldn't have done it without Miss Lady. Her mathematical skills never cease to amaze me. My brain doesn't work like that. I can't make it work like that. I've tried to make it work like that. There's not a tutor on the planet. I don't even care if there is. But we got doors, we got a roof, we got a floor, we've got walls. What else do you need to store your trash? Oh, we've got locks. Keep the little ones with the opposable thumbs away. And the big ones that are just, well, they'll chew through it. But hopefully they don't, because we cook a lot of vegetable-based stuff and they don't like that. Maybe, I don't know. Or chicken, we use a lot of chicken. Maybe they don't like chicken. Or there's live chickens not too far from here, so maybe they'll eat those chickens and leave our chicken scraps alone. I would really like it. I would appreciate it, bears. If you're watching, if you've got a YouTube account, bears, black bears, grizzly bears. I don't know why grizzly bears are here. Kodiak bears, what are you doing down here? Polar bears? You're gonna die. Anyway, bears, all bears, not bear specific. Please don't try and eat our garbage. I'm talking to you. It's just you and me. It's just you and me. Please don't eat our garbage. Please don't try and break into my garbage shed and eat our garbage. I would really appreciate it. Hey guys, wanna put garbage in the garbage shed? I hit my head. There's so much room in here for activities. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of work. There she goes, Miss Canada, the most beautiful lady in the north. And we love her so, Miss Canada. And we love her because she is so wonderful. And she drives with one hand because she's having a beer. And she's doing all the stuff. She's coming near. I hope she doesn't run me over. Miss Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Canada.